Hey everyone, Humphrey here with Router Guides. We are in Kyiv, finally made it to Kyiv, Ukraine. I'm going to tell you exactly how to get here now. I'm assuming a couple things. I'm assuming that you came into Ukraine through Lviv and you've done your basic things like you've already exchanged some money, you've used the ATM machine, and you've also gotten your SIM card. So we don't need to do all of that over again in Kyiv. There are two ways of getting into Kyiv. The first way is by train, and that is Ukrainian Railways, UA Railways. I'm going to put the link in the description. This will be the English website link, and you can click on it. Credit cards are accepted. It's extremely easy to book, and I'll give you a couple of tips and tricks on how to do that. The second way is not Flixbus, but Ecoline's bus. There's probably some other buses, but while there are two ways of getting into Kyiv, the only decent way is using the railroads. And the reason for that is the railroad, if you take one of the faster buses, which is called the IC Plus bus, Intercity Plus bus, this is the faster Hyundai trains, and they go 160 kilometers per hour, which is about 100 miles per hour. You'll be screaming across Ukraine. I just took this train yesterday, and it was like 5 hours and 45 minutes from Lviv to Kyiv. Also, you may be wondering where the heck am I? So I'm in Kyiv. I'm at one of the main malls in the center of the city, which is called Gulliver's. Pretty normal. About 40% of the shops are closed because of power reasons, because power isn't fully back on. But I'm on one of the top floors, maybe floor 5, at the food court. Just had an excellent meal, a really good burger at a place called, let's see if I can bring this up here. I don't know how you pronounce that, but Eugene, something like that. But it's excellent, and it was 300 Ukrainian, which is about $8 US dollars. So it's pretty good. I'll pan around a little bit so you can look. This top, and look over there. All right, so enough of that. So we're here at the malls. Actually, most of the malls are open and just fine. Most of the McDonald's are open, and we'll of course do videos about that. Incidentally, the Zuma sign behind me that I'm using for really good lighting. This is a Japanese restaurant, higher end. I looked at the prices. I mean, price for me is not that bad, but for your average Ukrainian, it's going to be super pricey. The railroad is the main way of getting here, and you're going to book through that link that I just gave you. How are the prices? What are the different classes? When you go to the website, you're going to put in your beginning station. So you're going to be leaving Lviv, and it's a simple click. And then you're going to Kyiv, which is also another simple click, and you pick the day, and it's going to bring up a list. Now, there are multiple buses. There's the normal line, there's the IC line, which is Intercity, and then the Intercity Plus, IC Plus. So look at that on the left-hand side. I'm going to bring up a picture so you can compare. So really the other two options suck. Just pick IC Plus, it's the quickest way there. And then you'll be given another menu which you are able to pick your coach. You get to see which coaches, which sections of the train, and you also get to pick the seats within that particular train. So my tip for you is to pick the train that has the least people. So you're going to pick S1 class, which is the first class. Just pick first class. Just be done with it. So you pick first class. Then you find the particular train that has the least amount of people, and then take a look at the seats. Now, a tip for you guys: if you see that that particular train is filling up, what you probably want to do is buy 2 seats right next to each other. That way you have 2 seats to yourself, and you can put all your luggage and stuff, and no one's going to bother you. If you're looking at the train and it's a couple days before and most of the seats are empty, then you could try your luck by picking a seat in a section with not a lot of people. And then if no one shows up, no one buys the seat next to you, then you've gotten 2 seats for the price of 1. So it's just kind of depends on how you feel. Now, the normal price The prices change depending on the demand. I paid for 2 seats 1,050 Ukrainian, which is about $30. So $30 for 2 seats for a 6-hour ride sounds okay. Now, where do the trains pick you up? In Lviv, the trains will pick you up from the main railway station, which is also next to the bus station. I showed you that in a previous video. Give yourself, if you're coming from the city center, give yourself about 15 minutes. Give it 20 minutes, just to be safe, and get your bolt from there to the railway station. At the railway station, there's tons of coffee shops and markets and stuff all around. So if you arrive an hour or two early, it's not a big deal. You can hang around, and there's a decent amount of stuff to do. As you take the train, I'm going to show you a video of how the seats look like. There is a food cart, not a food cart, but there's kind of like a canteen at the end of the train. So you walk through the trains, walk through all the doors, walk all the way to the back, and there's a place that sells like hot food, sandwiches, drinks, all that type of stuff. You can also, as you buy your train ticket, you can order, you can add on water and a meal. It was okay, but I think next time I will skip the water and I'll skip the meal and just walk to the back of the train and pick it up at the canteen. There is a very, very sturdy table at each one of the seats. Definitely not a problem for your laptop. Even if you have a gaming laptop, it will hold it. If you hotspot your phone, so you connect your phone to your laptop, for most of the trip, your Wi-Fi is not going to work that well. It's pretty terrible signal because you're out in the countryside. As you get to the different stations, as you get to cities, then the LTE will come back up and you'll get your connection back up. But really, I've got to say for 85% of the trip, your internet is not going to be that great. Now, how long did it take from Lviv to Kyiv? I left at around 3:30 p.m. and got to Kyiv in little under 6 hours. So it was like 9:15 p.m. And it's going to drop you off at the Kyiv main railway station. And then from there, you find the exit. That was kind of interesting, trying to find the exit. Just wander around, eventually you'll find it. But as you step out, you're probably going to step out into what's called the south entrance. And in the south entrance, that's where you can order your Bolt or your Uber and pick you up. I ordered a Bolt and he came within 4 minutes, came pretty fast, and took me to my Airbnb. And I got a super smoking deal on Airbnb, $131 for 5 nights, just because people don't go to war zones. Imagine that. Oh, also at this mall, at this Gulliver's Mall, there is free Wi-Fi, Gulliver Wi-Fi. There is no splash page, so there's no logging in, no passport. It just comes, you just get Wi-Fi. And it's super fast. I just did a speed test, 64 down and 74 up. I'll put a link for the speed test in the description if you're not trusting of me. And then, so if you've got stories to upload, or if you've got big like 2.5, 4 gig, YouTube videos to upload like me, this is the place to do it. Stay tuned for more videos coming from Kyiv, but this is how to get into Kyiv. Short answer is take the IC Plus UA Railways train from Lviv. It's under 6 hours. It'll drop you off at the main railway station and just go to your Airbnb. Hotels are also up. So the Sky Loft Hotel, which used to be a Marriott A-Loft, is right next to this mall, next to the Gulliver Mall. The Hilton is also available. So most of the major hotel brands and also the smaller hotels, along with Airbnb, are all up and running in Kyiv. So you'll have no problems finding accommodation. All right, Humphrey with Router Guide, stay safe, and I'll talk to you in another video. Bye.